This is a footbag, more commonly known as a hacky sack. The first time I seen one of these, I instantly wanted to try it. The precision and just the way people were able to control this tiny ball was just impressive. So yesterday I ordered a footbag. I copped this one because it had the word Pro in the name and because it had 32 panels. Does that mean it's better? I have no idea. Anyway, the package came the next day, and after struggling to open it, the first thing that I discovered was that it had a hole in it. So it looks like I'll be learning two skills for this video: footbag and sewing. I know sewing by itself isn't extremely exciting, but it gives me a good chance to experiment with some editing. Now that my horrible sewing is done, I'm ready to try it out, and I quickly learned that it's nothing like a full-sized football. So after some tutorials, I officially get started on the basics, starting off with toe kicks. And the one tip that really helped with these was bringing my knee up higher than I normally would with kicking a normal football. Next up, knee kicks, which are pretty self-explanatory. And finally, the inside kick, which looked the most awkward to do, but honestly felt easier than the last two. At this stage, I wanted to combine all those kicks into one line, and I did eventually manage to do that, but the constant kicking and dropping and picking it up was surprisingly tiring. Eventually, I got a line including all the kicks, but the constant kicking tore my footbag a new one, despite my professional sewing. So with sew up number 2 done, I began learning some stalls. Footbag stalls are very similar to kendama. You can't just drop the ball on your foot and catch it. You need to bring your foot up and cushion it as it falls down. With toe stalls learned, I quickly got my first kick stall line. I want to quickly talk about something I recently came across in a book called Someday Is Today. It's a thing called the 100-year plan. Basically, it's making decisions now based on what future you would want. So before making a decision, you would ask yourself, what would the 100-year-old version of myself want me to do? Some examples of this could be working out, Netflix for an hour versus exercising for an hour. The current now version of you will always want to pick Netflix, but the future you would want you to work out. You know, future you doesn't want to be in a hospital all the time, so staying active and maintaining some muscle would help avoid that. Eating healthy, right? Domino's versus a chicken salad. Obviously Domino's is 10 times better in the moment, but future you, after years of eating rubbish, processed food, will have wished you picked chicken salad. Another example is learning hacky sack and creating these videos. Watching Netflix or scrolling TikTok is satisfying to do in the moment, but if that's all you do in your spare time, the 100-year-old version of yourself won't have much to look back on. Looking back on a stack of things you've created will be more rewarding than looking back on a stack of things you've just watched. Most people, including me, trade momentary pleasure for long-term happiness, so hopefully having this 100-year mindset can help you make more better decisions. Anyway, back to the video, and this is the moment I got my hardest combo. Now that I've learned the footbag, I'm curious if this skill can be applied to more practical everyday tasks. You know, like kicking a tea bag before brewing it, or demolishing a banana from the outside in, or for the times where your glove accidentally slips off and you need to keep it off the ground. In this one, everyone experiences dropping your device, so luckily I won't need to worry about that happening anymore. No, but I've actually really enjoyed learning some stuff in the footbag. Apart from my hamstrings being sore for a couple of days, it's been fun.